Nerd fam, this is your boy Gershawn, and I want to welcome you to Into the Nerd. So today we're going to be talking about Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, right? Both of those two new games, they showcase the trailers at DC Fandome. Now, let's start off with Gotham Knights. So this looks very interesting because we get a chance to play as the Bat family, right? So Nightwing, Dick Grayson, Barbara Gordon, it looks like, Jason Todd, Red Hood, and they haven't really revealed if this is Tim Drake or Damian, but I would bet my money that it's, well, maybe I shouldn't do that because they could go a whole other way, but I'm thinking it's Tim Drake because those are all part of his extended family. It would make sense to put Tim Drake and not Damian in that suit. However, I would think that Damian would still appear in this game, just as, you know, someone investigating what's happening to his father as well, and maybe they'll run into him while trying to fight some of these villains, or they'll need his help as well. Now, I love it because you can play solo or co-op, and they showed plenty of really cool things in the trailer that I really like, as well as these players being customizable. So that means you'll probably get a chance to choose from like their old classic costumes as well, which, you know, everybody loves that. And obviously, like the fight, like the fight mechanics look pretty great too. You saw like Mr. Freeze, and we have the Court of Owls making an appearance. That's excellent. So now this is going to be like a lore accurate game as well. Not saying that the other ones didn't have accurate lore, but this is great because now Batman isn't really front and center, even though it's just about his family and how they're dealing with his death. I really want to see. Now, we don't know if this takes place immediately after, even though this is, you know, I don't know if they're going to like use the Arkham game as like a jumping point, or this is just its own thing. It's just starting. Like this line is just starting from his death or his apparent death, right? Like, who knows when it comes to that. But the next thing I want to get to is the Suicide Squad game, which obviously Rocksteady, so all the Arkham games we will just I just mentioned. So, you know, obviously Arkham Origins, Arkham City, Arkham Knight, all those things that we're talking about, which is really cool because now we're playing as, you know, the quote-unquote villains, or the Task Force X from Amanda Waller. Now, what I really like about this is that you're getting a chance to play as people who aren't necessarily the most superpowered. Probably the strongest dude that they're going to show right here was like King Shark, right? You saw him right in the beginning. I was kind of like sad because I really wanted Rocksteady to do like a Superman game, which doesn't mean it's not going to happen. But the first time Superman's going to be in one of the games, I got to fight him, right? Which is going to be pretty interesting and probably difficult. Now, obviously, like, who do we see? We had Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, and I think he's probably going to be really fun to play with, just based off of how they showed him throwing around his boomerang. And Deadshot looks really interesting too. Obviously, they race bent him because that's what they did in the movie. So, you know, Will Smith is with him, so they figure, oh, we can just do it again in this one. And I'm like, I still have the side eye to that, because you could have just put like Bronze Tiger, or even did what at least James Gunn was smart to do, and have Bloodsport in there, who actually was African American. Kind of makes sense, right? Like, actually get a character that can do all those things and happens to be. Because I'm like, oh, but they need someone who's gonna shoot, you know, who can shoot kryptonite and Bloodsport. That was a good ad. So good on James Gunn for doing that for the movie. But yes, still on the game. The game looks great. Rocksteady has always done great with the mechanics. Always done great in having different characters have different play styles. So I think this is gonna be an awesome game. I just need to see like what missions are gonna have to be done, because we saw Superman, but obviously this is probably the entire Justice League we're gonna have to fight. So everyone is probably gonna have to have a specific mission, and you're gonna have to use character to their specific strengths. And I really like that, making it strategic. So I'm excited. And honestly, that's all I got to say about that. So nothing but good things to say about both of these games until I see otherwise. There's probably going to be some huge DLC package, and these games are definitely going to have some type of Game of the Year thing where all of it is included. Either way, I'm buying it. Well, I'm not buying on DLC, but buying the games. Like, I'm in. I'm in already. I love it. So let me know if you agree. Hey, I love these games. They look great. Or, I got more to see. I don't know. Either way, comment below. Let me know how you feel. And remember, into the nerd.